Hello, this is Mr. Taylor with the Young Engineers of Today, 5th and 6th grade. This is our first webinar for fall of 2015. This is an introductory webinar, and this is a review from August 31st class. We started off last class with a few review questions, more related to thinking about what you're interested in. Do you like to take things apart? Would you find building a game more fun than playing the game? Okay. Curious about how to solder, use epoxy, repair a tent with needle and thread. Enjoy math and science. Read science fiction or fantasy. And most importantly, welcome. You're amongst friends. I'm here to help you this semester learn and try new things within the world of engineering, and hopefully you have a wonderful time, have a lot of fun, and develop new skills. As I said, I'm Mr. Taylor. I've been teaching for 10 years now. Actually in my 10th year. I've been working with young engineers for about 3 years, teaching 5th and 6th, teaching labs for middle school, and sometimes filling in at high school, writing curriculum. Doing little odds and ends in the summer here and there. But I've been working with middle school students primarily in my career. I've been also working with high school in after-school programs or summer camps, and same with elementary school. All right. What we'll be doing this semester, all right? First, foremost, you'll be working with your head and your hands. You will work towards being a technology creator, not just a consumer of technology. All right, a little bit about our class architecture. Our class meetings are 1-hour sessions that are twice a week that meet on Monday and Wednesdays. You can either come to the 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock course. We will be teaching the same thing. It's more of a convenience factor for all of you. Also, if you ever miss a class, we'll have a recording of it on Edmodo, which we'll be talking about shortly, as well as on our YouTube channel for Young Engineers Today. We don't do homework nor tests. We will be doing a digital portfolio this semester, okay? So that you can show off your mastery of learning and your skills that you've learned this semester, as well as an archive your projects and things you have learned. All right, some topics. We'll be doing civil engineering with aqueducts and tunnels, electricity, using different mediums, learning about circuitry and the flow of electricity, Ohm's law, etc. We'll be working with a laser cutter in our 2-hour lab sessions, which meet every other week. Raspberry Pis is a microcomputer out of England. We'll do a case design either using laser cutter or 3D printer, music server, game arcade, PyPlay, Scratch GPIO. We're going to use Flight using Fly to Learn, and X-Plane. X-Plane is a flight simulator that is not a game but a simulator because the physics is dead on, and learning about the CNC machine. Some softwares we'll be using, 123D Design, 123D Circuit, 123D Make. These will be helpful for 3D printing and laser cutting. Code Combat is a browser-based gaming platform that teaches you Python, JavaScript, etc. Inkscape software we'll be using for the laser cutter. Some programming languages, Scratch and Python, and Vinyl Cutter. All right, it's important that you know how to contact me during a webinar using your virtual hand, so you can raise that. Make sure next class if you have problems with that, we went over using that, as well as typing in questions or comments for communication. If you haven't done so, please register for all the webinars. This will give you an automatic reminder email with a link so you can log in to the webinars on the day of them. All right. If you haven't, please use the link below to do this. Okay. Then Edmodo. If you go to edmodo.com or just Google Edmodo, you'll need to make an account. This is a teacher, student, parent, family, educational friendly environment that is made for these groups. It's very safe and protected. We use that to communicate information, to post our videos, for example, that we're watching here, and presentations, etc. Please use either the Charlotte code when you go to register or the Raleigh code, depending on if you live in Charlotte or Raleigh, okay? And then it'll add you to the group on Edmodo. Please create a Gmail account. Go to google.com. In the right upper hand corner, please either sign in using your parents' Gmail or you and your parent please make one. You will need this to house documents as well as use their sites and some of the other educational tools during this semester's webinars and class in general. Then after you make your Gmail account, please go to YouTube and subscribe. This will give you updates when we add videos, etc. on YouTube, and you have access to all the archived videos. All right, and that's what we did last night. Then we started going, what's an engineer? Webster's Dictionary defines engineering as the practical application of science and math, as in the design and construction of machines, vehicles, structures, roads, and systems. Essentially, engineers use math and science to improve the world. So what makes a good engineer? Engineers need to be strong in math and science. They need to be problem solvers who show perseverance. They need to be able to work as a team and to communicate effectively. Let's break these down. Okay? Engineers need to be strong in math and science. Engineering is the application of math and science. Because of this, it's essential engineers have a strong foundation in these two subjects. All engineers, from bridge builders to chemical manufacturers, need to study hard in math or science class. This doesn't mean you need to be a math or science superstar. Different positions require different expertise. All right, our second point, they need to be able to work as a team and communicate effectively. To solve great problems, engineers of different backgrounds must come together and combine their expertise. In order for the team to be successful, you need to be able to not just know the answer, but share it in a clear way others will be able to understand. And here's a little infographic cartoon of this. It's kind of amusing what happens when proper communication doesn't happen, when you have a communication breakdown. Now let's go over, they need to be problem solvers who show perseverance. Engineers are presented with huge problems. They need to break down manageable tasks. They're technical puzzle solvers. All great problems seem impossible when you start, but engineers must learn to work hard throughout projects and persevere through setbacks. All right, what kind of jobs are there for engineers? Here's a list of the variety of different types of focuses engineering has to offer. And this is about where we left off yesterday. On Wednesday, September 2nd, we will finish and review this section and start our portfolios. Thank you, and welcome to Young Engineers Today.